worn. I feel as I was on a quest for something. Was I not? Complete the Dream Builder. Oh, we can because... A pillow from a coffin. This guy wants a pillow from a coffin. Oh, it says bring a coffin pillow. Discover the weakness. I'm probably not gonna do this. These three there have something to do with the fest hall.
Done.
What about this? Did we use this? No. A small metal toy is a replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes on one of its face. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Maybe it's a collector's item. Move the arms and make sword fighting noises. The toy clicks and whirls as you move its clockwork joints. Within moments, the tiny cube has vanquished every imaginary opponent you have sent against it and settled back to its normal position. Yes! Victory is ours! Wave its arm and make cheering noises. Woohoo! Oars of imaginary creatures from across the plains cheer the cube's victory. You can almost see a tiny oily tear priming on one of its eyes. It is a hero, the greatest cube ever to roam the plains, and everyone loves it. In your mind, fall from grace and Anna, hug it and shower it with kisses. This is amazing. Sigh, put the cube away for future battles against the... Moon stares at you and shakes his head. Was that cube hero? Morris's stupid skull? Oh yes he is. Isn't he cube hero? Yeah, let's do this. Hey. It didn't say that. Yes it did. It said it just now. Well, give me that thing. Morris is just so fucking stupid. No, it's mine. It only wants to hang out with me anyway. Don't you, cube hero? Yes, you do. I just want to hold it for a second. But you don't have any hands. I'll hold it in my teeth. No, I think I'll just put it away for now.
I am gonna smash that Modron cube to bits.
Did you hear anything, cube hero? Neither did I. Then that probably made us more chaotic by doing this whole shit. Neutral, good. I want to do some chaotic things because I do tend to be pretty loyal in my choices.
I'm gone.
Okay, let's go to the fest hall. Woohoo! To the fest hall we go. Whoa. No. Oh, one of the things I wanted to do was to find out where I could get the armor from Fall from Grace. If I can get some armor from Fall for her. Torment. Fall. Torment. Armors. So many armors. I guess the main character cannot equip any armor. It feels like that. And those vest. Fall from Grace. Oh, that's her personal armor, and that's it. Bodies of Godless Priests. Oh, that's one. Purchase at the Conclave Tailory. Oh, the tailor. I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
Done. I'm gone. All right.
Can take this or this. I don't have the money. 3 additional first level, 2 additional second level. Armor class 5. Increase regeneration. Armor class 5. Armor class 5. Okay, fuck it then. Fuck it.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Oh, I think I just forgot the cube, but there is something to do with this cube. I need to go talk to the people here. But you know, I'm so excited of going in there. Let's go there. I'm so excited. The festival.
Through observation, sensation, and experience, the truth of the multiverse shall be revealed.
Okay, fall from grace. Splinter. Oh! From the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? His towering man's golden skin sparkles slightly, almost as if it were metallic. Whether it's his actual flesh or merely painted on, you cannot tell. Regards you coolly, as you approach, giving a respectful bow as you draw near. Welcome to the Civic Fest Hall, traveler. We are Splinter, doorman to the Fest Hall and priest king of How may we help you? Despite his humble offer of aid, his voice is powerful and commanding, a deep and rumbling sound that resonates throughout the chamber. How can you help me? We do many things in this fine hall, traveler. We answer questions guests might have regarding it or its inhabitants. We direct both visitors and members of the Society of Sensation alike to the sensoriums or lecture halls. We also accept new members into the society. Lastly, it is through us that purchases from the society's vaults are made. Spells, items, and such. How could I buy something from the Sensate vaults? Member. Might I become a member? In order to join the Society of Sensation, one must be willing and prepared to share their own experiences. 5 are required, 1 from each of the senses. Alternatively, one may contribute a single experience that has strong elements from all the 5 senses. These must be either new sensations or improvements upon our current stock. Should we find them acceptable, they will be placed into sensory stones and you, having become a sensei, will be taught the sensory touch. It will allow you to draw others' wounds unto yourself, healing them by accepting their suffering. Okay. I want to ask you about you. Whoa. There's little to say that we have not told you. We are the Splinter, doorman to the Fest Hall, demigod son of Izahar, and priest king of Planewalkers came to our world and told us of the Society of Sensation. We were fascinated and returned with them. We left in the capable hands of our queen so that we might come to this place and experience servitude and humility for a time. As time it does not pass here as it does in the century we have spent here will be as a mere several months in our own world. After another decade or so, we imagine we shall be ready to return to and rule it once more. How can you help me? Somewhere I could rest. Lodging within the Fest Hall, but only members are permitted. No other way to get room here? Tell me about Fest Hall. The Civic Fest Hall is one of the largest buildings in Sigil, fitting as it is home to the Society of Sensation, the Society's largest faction. It holds the sensoriums lecture halls, training chambers, and such for visitors and members of the society alike. Tell me about the Society of Sensation. Tell me about... yeah. The core of the Sensate's belief is that the multiverse can only be truly known through the senses. If one cannot sense it, then a thing isn't. Only through experience, through experiencing all the sensations to be had, can the full truth of the multiverse be revealed. The Society of Sensation, then, is where experiences gather and are shared with others, usually via the sensoriums. There was someone I was looking for. Whoa. This was Jolmi of the House Sirma. Jolmi has taken to waiting about in this very chamber of late. We think she's looking or waiting for someone. Would be pleased to answer what question you have. Looking for Mirrorman. Mirrorman is usually pacing back and forth around the lecture halls. Travel through the middle door on the eastern wall, and the door beyond that as well. You will likely be wandering within the hallway you'll find yourself in. Montag. Montag is a busy young man. He can usually be found moving between this chamber and 3 that lie eastern. Puzzled well. Splinter closes his eyes and thinks briefly. Would recommend that you speak to a wizard by the name of Quell about Ravel. Quell is always somewhere in the fest hall, most often in the private sensorium. How could I get into the private sensorium? You must be a member. Okay, I might have to become a member. I think I remember this. We'll become a member of this, but then we'll switch to maybe the Godsman. Yeah, so that's it for you. Jolmi! A stern-looking older woman seems to be looking for someone, her eyes fixed upon your face as you approach her. You there, might have a word? Yes.
Updated my journal.
I spoke to your messenger. I'm pleased to meet you then. She gives a slight bow. I would make you a somewhat unusual proposal. Though you must admit you are an unusual man. I will give you 1,000 copper commons for your permission to kill you. Are you open to discussion on the matter? Sure, why not? But why? Why? Why not? I thought it might be an interesting experience, paying someone for the privilege of murdering them. When I first heard rumors of your existence, how could I resist? So, what's your answer? Where did you hear these rumors? One hears all sorts of things in the fest hall. How could one not eventually hear of men like you? Let's work out the details. After a short discussion, it comes down to the following terms. Jolmi will pay you 2,000 copper commons. In return, you will allow her to drive her dagger into your heart. She will wait for you to awaken, at which point she will give you the coin. Yeah, let's do it. The affair is over in a moment. She's already cleaned her blade and put it away by the time you recovered. After picking yourself up off the fest hall floor, Jolmi hands you several rolls of copper coins while you rub your aching chest. Somewhat disappointing, I must admit.
Updated my journal. All right.
Updated my journal. The Headless. It's clear there's something very wrong with this man. That's a lot of sounds. It's clear there's something with this man. The way he lurches about, bumping into things, staring off blankly into space. As you approach him, you at last realize his plight. He's headless. The thing on his shoulder is merely a skillfully carved wooden prosthesis. A false head. Greetings. The headless body stops, fumbling for a moment and pauses. Its hands begin to reach out as if trying to feel exactly where you are. Let it touch you, grab its hand. The headless figure jumps suddenly, then holds your hand tightly, shaking it. The headless body seems friendly enough. It has a strong grip, but the skin is cold and slightly clammy. Where's your head? Can you even understand me? The figure makes a series of hand motions and waits for a response. It seems like he's asking a question. What? I don't understand. The headless body taps its foot for a moment, scratching at the chin of its prosthetic head. Suddenly, it raises a finger as if struck by an idea. It points at you, then at the eyes of its wooden head, then at you again, then it indicates its wooden head with both hands, shrugs, and points at you. No, I haven't seen your head. I just want to put Mort's head on him and say, ta-da! A match made in heaven. No? They touch you. Okay. This throne appears as old as the building itself. It looks unused, more a piece of artwork in the ruler's seat. Jumble, murder sense. Oh yeah, I remember this name at least. This short babbling man's orange tunic and rather sizable gut give him the look of a walking pumpkin. He is absent-mindedly patting his large punch with a slow rhythm, as if it were a drum. The man's odd, crooked smile and a strange gleam in his eyes making him look a bit mad. The man gives an exaggerated flourishing bow and presents a small card which reads only Jumble Murder Sense, Xaucitect, Sorcerer, Extraordinaire. He then snatches the card from your grasp and proceeds to eat it, grinning wildly all the while. Somewhere an asylum is one barmy short. I'd like you to remove the curse and Riquin's... yeah, before even the questions. Let's go with this. Jumper pretends not to hear you, instead belching loudly and resuming his belly drumming, his eyes wandering around the fest hall. Is there anything I can do so that you remove Riquin's curse? Remove his curse before I'm forced to hurt you. Jumble raises one eyebrow and takes a step back, opens his mouth abruptly, and though his lips or throat don't move to shape any words or sound, a torrent of incomprehensible babbling begins to pour forth. What the?
Updated my journal.
Jumble shuts his mouth, and the babbling... Oh, he's gonna curse me. Jumble shuts his mouth, and the babbling ceases. He peers at you through narrowed eyes, a self-satisfied smile on his pudgy face. Suddenly you hiccup, and hiccup, and hiccup, and hiccup again. Jumble Murder Sense merely turns his head and waves you away. It looks like you just got a curse thrown down on you, Chief. What have you done to me? Come on, man. Do I have to hurt the guy? I'm gonna do the truth because I'm gonna hurt him. Attack him. I hope that before he dies, we can deal with him. Near that, he's gonna die. We gained 3,000. We still have the hiccups. Shit. Let's reload.
I'm gone.
Okay, let's deal with him a bit again. I have some questions. Fine, but I need to remove the Requin's curse. Is there anything I can do so that you remove Ruin's Curse? We still got 3,000. Maybe that's what we need to do still to kill him. I don't want to kill him if I don't need to kill him. So let's not kill him. Kwasi. This is a life-size granite statue of a gentleman standing with his arm on his side, eyes closed. It's of excellent craftsmanship. Exquisitely detailed and incredibly lifelike. So much so, in fact, that you find yourself wondering if it's really a statue at all. Greetings. You've seen a statue before, right? Consider this. You're a floating, talking skull who's denying the possibility of a living statue. No, but this summer there's gonna be a lot of those, yes. Maybe not 10 hours, but something like that. You touch a statue and find that, while the clothes that adorn it are of great cloth rather than rock, the skin is as cool as honest granite. Maybe it's a little too anatomically correct. It was a rhetorical question. Sure, boss, I knew that. Now, I'm not gonna strike the statue. Touch the statue. While the clothes that adorn it are green. And I have one of those salves, so it's not this. Let's try to attack it. As you make to strike the statue, its eyes flash open, catches your fist in an iron-hard grip. Narrowing its cold grey eyes, it speaks with a voice like two boulders grinding together. Why would you strike Kisei? Forgive me, I only meant to see if you were truly a statue. You are forgiven, however, one feels you are lacking patience. Perhaps questions. Hello, my questions. Wait. Keep on waiting. Wait. The statue eyes open. He gazes at you with cold grey eyes. He speaks ponderously, with a voice like two boulders grinding. Your patience is noted. Not another bird that talks like this. Questions. What is it that you were meditating upon when I first found you? The way of stone? A philosophy, a method of combat. With it, Kisei seeks to achieve invulnerability. Invulnerability, you'll be unbeaten in combat. That's all I wish to know. Yes, now the way is not yet perfect. Kisei will make it so one day. Kisei knows this. Can you tell me what you've discovered so far? No one has asked Kisei to share his knowledge of the way. Kisei shall do this now. Listen and learn the way of stone.
Updated my journal.
After hours of listening and many questions, you come to understand what little of Kisei's way of stone it can teach you. In combat, you will use it to resist and deflect your enemy's bow, improving your armor class. Oh, really? It's a skill I need to use? I was already at -1. Wasn't I? Oh, it's a spell? What did we learn? It didn't do anything. We have -1 anyway. I was like, nice, -2. Well, that sucks. I'm called Kisei or Quasi or I don't know. What are you exactly? Stone Prince. Genasi of Earth. Genasi?
Updated my journal.
He nods proudly. Kisei's father, an elemental creature of Earth, a Dao. Kisei's mother, a human woman of noble heritage. Such is what it is to be Genasi of Earth. What do you do here? Kisei meditates. Kisei also trains others in the arts of combat. Can you train me? Break the stone. I might not be able to do this. With some effort, you snap the sharp of rock in two. Takes the stones from you and places them in his mouth, chewing them to dust with a harsh crackling sound. Kisei finds you physically suitable. To defend, to crush, to defend. No need for melee then. What do you mean? There are many ways to do these things. One may steal an opponent's weapon, leaving him defenseless. But the battle must still be fought. To rely on theft is a mistake. One may hide. If one cannot be seen, one cannot be attacked. One is invulnerable. But no thief has mastered stealth to such a degree. And some foes can't be hidden from. Your scent or very thoughts will give you away. Mighty spells can smite many foes. Mages are like a flask of flaming oil, powerful, but once spent, nothing. They are physically deficient. Their spells merely crutches against the deficiency. When one sorcery is spent, the core of combat still remains. Wow, we got 10,000. Fit to teach. Meet Quizai in the training chamber. I'll be there shortly.
Updated my journal.
Okay.
I'm gone.
We didn't ask him about Ravel, whatever. Not important. Can we see all the journal? No. Information. This is the crooked.
I'm gone.
The squat, hunched old man still has the broad shoulders and scarred, calloused hands of a worker or warrior. An aura of weary despair seems to hang over him. About him, he appears to be giving a lecture. Stay for the lecture. Right, now listen up. This is Spinar on the war. If you listen about the blood war, take root. If you're not, you're in the wrong all, and you'll be bestem your soft, confident, loving, Sigilian number stubborn out of here. The blood war, more boring than listening to a governor recite laws. Let's find some young senseis who need to be indoctrinated in the ways of passion. He waggles eyebrows in anticipation. No more, I want to hear this. The man suddenly throws a dark eye over the audience, as if looking for something. And further, if you're a tannery or batsu, up your scaly eye, it's out the door. It's not letting you ornery bastard bend an ear to this tabarnak. Behind you, you hear the sound of something large leaving the lecture hall. Just tells the blood war from the human point of view. It's not promoting one side or another, because they both think in different ways. So what's left? Are you wanting to listen to some blood war stories, tells about the war and it? Man, I hate listening to this guy. Keep listening. You can't imagine scale of blood war fought. Nothing compares. Nothing. That's it. Questions? Ask a question. Can you give me a little more on the blood war itself? Yeah, we know about the blood war. What do you think would happen if someone stopped the blood war? You can't make any pack indifferent the war. It's still solid and big. You're a stone, a pebble in an ocean. That's a pebble in another ocean, which is a pebble in another ocean. Go on. Shouldn't try, because the planes would tumble down. The planes would tumble down. Why? Why, Mom? Why, Mom? Why? Blood war is like a big bloody support beam, propping the planes, kicking a lot of planes and tumbling down. Let baggage rest on the back of the war. Go on. Besides, as some say, war is great for business. Never you mind. Another question. You seem pained. Yeah, listen. I'm no priest, nor would I want to be one, but hear this. Keep evil out of your heart. When you die with evil in your heart, your spirit falls in lower planes where you become a petitioner. Any guesses as to what happens then? Petitioners in the abyss and battle get twisted in the foot soldiers, get to fight the blood war for an eternity. So the dark as to why the Batsu and Tannery corrupt all they touch, because they need more troops. Okay, who started a blood war? He doesn't know. They met. Like that. Imagine two drunken priests who believe each know the only way to live, make a priest and blah blah. Why are two evil races fighting? One believes evil should be nice and orderly. One believes evil should be chaos running rampant and crossing plains. Both evil, but doesn't mean they can agree on anything. Bad blood, bad blood. Each wants to exterminate the other, so only the brand of evil can reclaim. And only their brand of evil remains. They hate each other like... You see, they don't hate like we hate. We don't even know what hate is. We have one word for hate. They have like... It's about thousands upon thousands. Their meanings twisted and piled like bodies. That's why they fight. How does one get iron into the blood war? You know, every once in a while, some leather-hooded Burke, some rounded asking about a job in the blood war. They want some jing. They want a quick stint and get along with their lives. Mayhap, if I wasn't one of these leatherheads, mayhap it was a sellsword. And heard there was a little jink that made in war. Got me interested? Go on. Taught me a lesson, it did. We're like ants running around and the eels are dancing, sod pike gods. I saw big men who claimed to be big soldiers. Paper soldiers. War's a furnace for them. Makes them wake up or burn. So how'd you survive the blood war? Well, that's the one thing I won't speak of, Cutter. Suffice to say, a man does what he has to escape the war. But a woman named Vashika told me you had to murder your own man to escape the war. The man's face became red and with anger. Watch your mouth, Cutter. That's a lie, foul lie. Are you barmy, jowing with a fiend of the war and believe in every word of it? That's what she told me. I didn't say I took it as a truth. I'll tell you what happened, Burke. He sighs and calms down slightly. I was part of the company of the Blazing Effigy. A part of its original number was 53 mortal mercenaries, though only 9 of us remained, camped somewhere in Avernus. We were waiting reinforcements for the next battle. When my tour was nearly done, then, in fact, I was to leave after that battle. Trouble was, had I died there, I would have been there forever. Too much blackness, too much evil in my heart. I would have ended up a petitioner in Bator, an eternal soldier in the war. He shudders at the thought. What happened? Me and 2 other lads fled like dogs. 'Twas what happened. We scurried across the plains for a handful of days before we came to this great pillar of living heads. An awful sight. It was the jabbering hissing at us, calling for us to come closer. That night I stole away from the others and was talking to the pillar. Gissus shuts his eyes and rubs at his temple. I asked this pillar how I might be freed of my escape Bator. It told me in exchange for 2 of my brothers. To me, time, it was just math. Still sounds like you murdered them. To me, that's a terrible choice to be forced to make. Not sure if I'll forgive myself. I'm just a soldier who's looking for a place to die, trying to erase the stain of evil, cleanse my inner gissus after I die and return the blood war. A lecturer to keep people away from it, to prevent from them from having to make a choice. Hey, Macapole. I'm not sure if I'll forgive myself. No, I'm just a soldier who's looking for a place to die, trying to erase this. You just said that. Perhaps I should spread the word around, Gissus. Whew! I'm sure people would love to know exactly how you made it through the war. I won't say it was right, Burke, but you can't deny it's what just about any man would have done. I call it survival, not murder. Now leave me be. It's blackmail. I don't have to spill this part of. Oh no. Shit. Where? Lower plains, anywhere along the river Styx, 9 layers bad towards 4 furnaces of Gehenna, the grey waste, cold red carcery, the prison plain, and Bicken near endless well of evil. That's the abyss. Somewhere the grey waste sounds familiar to you. We'll go there, I think. Tell me about the grey waste. Also called the glooms. He shrugs, then shivers as it reflects. Grey in every sense of the word. Color burns your eyes there. You shout. Are too loud. Your dreams are pulled to surface and poured in ground. Lost forever. Only the night hag ruled there. The grey ladies. How does one survive? You want to know how to survive? 3 things. First, you stay pike out of it. If any part of the world rolls your way, let your imagination give your bum a kick in the run as far and fast as you can. If you can't run, then lies really still in prey. It passes you by. Except there's no place it don't touch. There's almost nowhere you can run to get away from it. There's no way to run. More of these fiends fighting in sigil. Ah, now, Cutter, look. And I've fought here a few times. Sometimes you got a little spillover from the blood war. Our Lady of Pain, bless her still-ridden heart, puts out the fire. Some of the time, there's been times some orphan drizzle yourself, your sodden, scared times, when they've smashed and burnt and clawed their way through the whole sodden city blocks and sigil, before she decides to clean house, clucks his tongues and winks cynically. So she ain't always so keen on stopping the blood war as it might seem, see? Why don't the fiends just take sigil? He laughs, but it turns into a sputtering cough. Don't get me wrong now, both Tanari and Batsu want sigil fierce. Most precious stagging around and picking your multiverse, the city of Dor, and yeah, blah blah blah. Just and fiends are looking to get it, while the lazy didn't charge. The lady! Yeah, it's because of the lady. I don't find hard to believe that a woman can stop the blood war. But fiends are still out in sigil. All damnable certain, they can't brawl in the streets too much, so as neutral ground, sigil allows them to rattle their bone box without trying to murder each other. Sometimes they'll chat it up with each other. The plays don't stay that way for long though. They can't butcher each other in the street, don't mean they despise recruitment, backstabbing. They like to recruit. They have recruited you once. Perhaps. The war leaves a scar in you. You know. And you know you never want to go back. The temples begin to throb painfully as you consider the man's words. A memory begins to surface. Recall. The lecture hall begins to fade from you as terrible visions begin to seep up from the base of your mind. Visions of a place where seasons are like nothing you've ever felt or heard or tried to shut out. A place where prayers go unheard, falling like stones to hurt. Rain-colored lightning flashes across things that were once sky, but now boil beneath your feet and scream when you brush against them. You run at the head of a large band of men, passing through dark canyons where the walls quiver moistly and beat like heart, wearing only your own blood as clothing. At last you stand in a place where the ashen gray terrain slithers like a mass of snakes, coiling around your ankles and whispering your evil to the earth. You march endlessly, silently, through this colorless land where fatigue seems to live and hunt you like a shade over the wastes, whipping you with despair. In time, you and the ragged men who follow you come upon a hag sitting upon a mound of gigantic, withering larvae, poking at one of the slime-covered things with a broken talon. You indicate for one of the men to run forward and speak with her. The hag's grating voice carries to your ears the hag. Ravel, probably. I would speak with him, she said, then cackled. Her eyes gleam as she points you out to the man. The handsome one that leads you your ragged column. I would speak with him. That is all you can recall. Cutter, you feeling alright? So, do the fiends recruit often? Can be sure of that. Survivor, more advice. Don't talk about the bloody war with any fiend or any Devar Archon. Just don't talk about it, period, because you never know. You talk about it all the time. What the fuck you talking about? Don't go through any portal unless you're packing sure you know where it goes. Maybe you haven't heard tales of clueless planewalkers stepping through a portal, ending up smack dang in the middle of the Blood War skirmish. Know why you haven't heard of them, because their sons are dead. Whatever you does, never sign on for a tour of duty. No matter how much jing they flash in your mug. Certain death and signing on for a tour in the Blood War. Same thing, Cutter. Why is that? Chances are, when you sign up, they pill you so your tour of duty is still time itself grinds to halt. Even death wouldn't be a release, because then you sink in the lower planes and get dragged back up as something worse, and something worse than you were before, then they got their talons on you for all eternity. How would you get out of a tour contract? Unless they don't want you, you don't have much chance. I never heard of it being done with mean-spirited recruits or somebody they really wanted to keep their talons out. Out within a tannery is risky, but can be done. The Batsu are much more dangerous with their contracts. You sign one of those, you're damned for life. You might try a little garnish, try and daub them, and they might let you make a run for it. But where would you go? There's so many L's. And dying in the blood war would be an especially bad thing? If you were evil, sure. If you're good, it'd be good to another plane to spend your afterlife. But you'd still be a deader. Now for me, I still got a lot of evil to wash from my soul. So if I died in the lower planes, they would have had me lock, stock, and barrel. You got to another plane when you die. Can you explain this? You go to another plane when you die? You can't talk it as well as though, okay. How do you get out of the contract? You talked about it already, just to be sure. Okay. Describe the tannery. We know. It's weird now we talk more about the bats than the tannery. Now we have more things to talk about. They plan like bastard, they put more thoughts in. What's Avernus like? I think we go to Avernus maybe. It's inhabited by this dam and those that pray in the dam. We haven't really jumped from plane to plane. We do it more at the end of the game. All sorts of stuff for various mortal perks from across the plane. Abishai, Cornegus, Lemon, what the fuck? Oh my god, shut up. I'm gonna do this quickly, by the way. I'm gonna just quickly read this. Just to see if there's something interesting. Succubi. No offense, milady. You're quite correct. Okay. Oh, I wasn't done. Did I say I was done? I didn't say I was done. God damn it. Damn. So you'll tell us no tale of the blood war? Let me give you an example of what meat means to them. They'll get some mean-spirited mortal mercenaries together, maybe a drop of a few million strong, and let them slaughter each other for no real reason at all. A pointless battle over some power-forsaken piece of land. Guess where all those souls go, or where? Souls sink in the plains of evil they fight on. And they can be ripped from the soul and plane and fight against the slimmer mains or whatever. We're done. No question. Right, this is the last bit. Let me are sensei. So I've got one thing to say to you. Don't sign up to see. Don't be a barmy idiot. Use sensory stone. It's just not worth it. Whew. Oh, Kisei. Yes, train me. No. Then I can teach you nothing. Ah! Did you make me a warrior? for a second here. Make me a warrior for now. Teach me how to fit with fist, blade, cuffs, hammer. But we're going blades anyways, right? Blades. Did he do anything? Nothing. About this place. About you, we did that already.
What is your will?
Done.
Barrier. This person, they seem far too busy to speak with you at the moment. Jumble murder sense again. I'm gonna be super annoying. Maybe that's gonna... Oh, Merryman, I need you for a quest, I just can't remember which one. This man looks like a bitter, cantankerous old codger. His mouth is twisted into a frown and becomes even more severe as he notices you coming his way. Merryman my name may be, but merry I am not. Off with you, young one. No time for the likes of you. He goes into a fit of coughing from the exertion of shooing you away. Wait, the Lord wanted me to speak with you. That's so, about what? She says that you're her first love, and that so long as you hold the key to her heart, she'll never be free to love another. She told you that? I'm surprised. Perhaps leaving her under Mistress Gray's tutelage did what I couldn't. Started to develop her feelings. In any case, he pats a pocket on his tunic. I won't just give the keys to you. Wait, those are literally the keys to her heart? What do you want for them? Then perhaps I'll just take them from you. Those are literally... They are. Delaware is a construct. Didn't you know that? A creature of sorcery and clockwork mechanics she is. One of my finest creations. But cold without emotion or character. I brought her to the brothel and set her so that she could not leave, in the hopes that the constant contact with so many others would begin to develop her own personality. The keys are the tools used to set her. She wants them because she feels that they're limiting her personal growth now. I suspect. Then why don't you just return them to her? What do you want for the keys? Perhaps I'll just take the keys. Why don't you just return them to her? Because I've become a cruel and bitter old man. What do you want? I want to forget. I have lived almost 150 years now, and I've seen every sensory stone I've cared to in this grand hall. I have little time left to live, and I'm too weak to go out in search of wholly new experiences, so I need to find a way to forget them all. That way I can start again in my final days. So, do I just wallop you in the back of the head, or what? How can I help?
Updated my journal.
I'll need something, some item, some concoction that will allow me to forget. Like a draught of the river Styx, something like that. Oh, we need to go get that from the apothecary. There's an apothecary. Find a way. He suggested water from the river Styx for the task. No, I'm not certain where I would find that. Death's Advocate. Sigillians, welcome. Please take your seats and listen to the darks of which I speak. Darks, give me a break. We're not going to listen to this rattle trap, are we? Come on, let's go find some sensate shits that have never had the pleasure sensation of tasting the fiery passion of a skull's lips. He waggles eyebrows in anticipation. Quiet down, we're staying for a while at least. He begins speaking with a somber tone. Death, it is what awaits you at the end of life's journey. He coughs slightly, then raises his eyebrow dramatically, waving his hands at the same time. Death is not an end, but a beginning. Beginning of more suffering. Nod to more quietly. But when you die, you shall not cease to exist. No, far from it. The outer plane shall become you, shall welcome you to their breasts. There, a new life, one such as you have never known, awaits you there. That's for sure. You shall cast away the tattered cloak of this life and become one of the faithful, a petitioner. As a petitioner on this outer plane, the life journey shall truly begin. If you have ever been goodly sort of gentlemen, steadfast in charity and goodwill toward your fellow bloods, perhaps the light-blanketed slopes of Mount Celestia shall house you when you die. Your spirit shall pass on to this place, dwelling as a petitioner in the beauty of golden mornings, soft sunlight that caresses an eternal boredom. Perhaps you live your life to betray others and get ahead, giving lies instead of truths, backstabbing others, all to accomplish your own goals. Cold, blood-red cauchery, the plane where all turncoats fall when they pass on, shall be the cage that imprisons you. As a petitioner on this plane, you shall live a life of treachery and treacheries, of lies and lying, knowing a life without trust. Look like we know where we both are going to end up when we die. I'm just nodding at more. Yeah. He lunches over, his eyes dart back and forth, and perhaps you have lived a life of bloodthirsty evil, contemptuous of your fellow man, laying others low, and doing as you please without a care for who or what you hurt. Then it is perhaps one of the lower planes, or the chaotic swirling layers of the abyss that shall welcome you, evil to the core, or the spirits that come to this plane, and most are doomed to mindless cruelty and suffering or servitude, the dreaded blood war. Okay. You shall be embarking on a new life. And that's supposed to be an incentive. We get to do this all again. Gee, I can't wait to be floating skull all over again. We pike him. What a tard. Spoken just like someone who hasn't died before. Node. You shall be able to start anew without the burden of memory on your past life. Your sole goal, if you will, is to merge with this new plane that you're on, becoming one. You shall be one of the inhabitants, the petitioner on this plane, idly one of the building's blocks upon the complex. He claps his hands together. Must hold to. Claps them together for emphasis. Must clap, hold, clap, to clap. Your clap ideas. Oh my god. This is one big steaming load. Your ideas, good or evil, law or chaos, or somewhere in between. As you approach enlightenment of the plane, your journey will end as you become part of the planes itself. And that is what awaits you after death. What wash? The speaker's head turns to face Mort. A question. Go ahead, Chief. Tell him the dark of it. Wow. What's a petitioner? A petitioner is what you become when you arrive on this new plane after you died. As a petitioner, you forsake memory and past life, focusing solely on your new one. And the goal of this new one is... He waits for his palm for you with a smile. To merge with the plane. Very good! It looks as if some of the words actually have sunk in that skull of yours. Can a petitioner die? Well, yeah. Ow. Well, through any of the normal means, really. Great, another death. Sign me up. What happens when they die? Well, you merge with the plane. What if the petitioner dies on a plane other than their own plane? Well, then that is the end of life. There, but no petitioner wants to leave their home plane, friend. He looks around, realizing he is in a trap. To do so would, be oblivion should they die, really. Why do petitioners lose their memories? Why do petitioners lose their memories when they die? Well, you know, who wishes to be burdened with such things as memories? But why? I do. So, why? I imagine that if it is because you must start afresh, your petitioner's soul pure when you arrive on your new plane. And why should you have to do that when all your life and experiences have determined what plane you end up on? Well, I don't know. That's no answer. Do you have a better answer, my friend? I don't remember where or when, but I seem to recall having heard that memories drift on the astral plane as memory cores. He's right. The speaker turns to face the audience member. Well, perhaps he is. Well, then the question becomes, is a lifetime of memories more important than living life again? Yes, it is. No, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, that's what I thought. Your answer might be. What determines which plane you go when you die? Your alignment, of course. Good people are destined for the upper plane, and bad people are cast in the lower planes. And the powers have mercy on their soul. Where do neutral people go? An excellent question. Excellent! The answer is this. A spirit that has lived a life of complete neutrality with no learning toward good or evil becomes a petitioner on the outlands. The lands that encircle sigil. They are destined for no plane except the land that lies right outside our sky, and of which the spire is a part. Explain alignment to me. Forgive me if I don't explain myself. Oh, good, my listener. Good, evil, law, chaos. Yeah, I played Dungeons and Dragons. The Dustmen say that this life is where we end up when we die. The speaker chuckles irreverently. Some members of the audience chuckles as well. There are countless petitioners, my friend, Dustmen among them, who would disagree with Dustman philosophy. Prove what you say is true. I'm gonna die here, now. Okay, we might finish the conversation with that. Tell me about the Blood War. Have you not heard of this, oh clueless one? The war between the Bazu and the Tanari. The planes you mentioned. Oh my god, the Abyss. A plane of over 600 years of festering chaos and evil. Vator. 9 regimented plane of lawful evil. Home to the fiendish Batsu. Sign a contract with them and you'll be roped in their chains of intrigue for life. But you shall seek out someone more knowledgeable on the planes than I. Carcery. The prison plane, cold, brutal, and washed with red. Betrayers and liars make their home there. It's said that the Titans are imprisoned here when they were hurled from Olympus, but you should seek out someone more knowledgeable. Mount Celestia, a plane of eternal good and faith. Never mind. Get ready to leave. Then I shall take my leave. For now, I shall continue to lecture here. Oh no! Okay, I want to be sure that I can talk to him again. Ignore more. Nod. Nod. Keep listening. Nod. Nod. That's so long. It's amazing. That's definitely not in a good way though. It's like, come on. I just want to talk to him again. I just want to kill him. Prove what you say is true. Die here now. The audience becomes silent. Feeling the pressure, the speaker swallows slightly. Well now. If you go first, I shall do so. Agreed. Very well. The speaker faces stone for a moment, then it brightens. Come up to the stage, my friend. A rare treat, said Julians. Today, and today only, we shall have a live demonstration of how to become a petitioner. Kill yourself, then get back up. By the powers. Your turn. Just smile at him. What do? We just smile, or does that make you evil? Oh, maybe. A little bit. Let's try. Let's see what happens. You're just smile? No, your turn. Bluff. Kill yourself or I'll do it. Truth. No, let's bluff. Now, let's not kill him. Make a motion to kill him, stopping just short of his neck. So this is great new life on the other plane may not be all it's supposed to be. Perhaps not. Well, certainly not now. There you go. Get ready to leave. Bye-bye. Woof! And to say you would have just smiled to the guy. We had way more fun now. Oh, another lecturer. 3 planes aligned. Shit. The lecture. Oh my god, the lecture. I am known as 3 planes aligned. Always in the Gitsari on top of that. Well, it probably ends there and then and there. Just be quiet for a bit. I want to listen for now. Ignore more. Keep listening. Just for now. Keep listening. Concept alignment. Nine alignments. Deity must have worshippers. No one believes in a deity. It withers and dies, joining the corpse of other gods that float in the astral plane. Much more striking example of the power alignment and belief, however, can be seen in the standing gate town. Gate towns are towns on the outland, that largely neutral area which sigil spins over the center of. They are called gate towns because they are built around a permanent gate or portal to one of the outer planes. Each of these outer planes has its own alignment. The Abyss is chaotic and evil. Beator is lawful and evil. Mechanus is lawful neutral. Mount Celestia is lawful good. Outlands again, true neutral. Sliding occurs when there is a high concentration of belief in the area of differing belief. When this occurs, the area itself will move or slide to a plane that matches the new belief. Now the gate towns usually have a strong belief that matches the outer plane beyond the portal, but the belief is not yet strong enough for the town to slide from the outlands and into the outer plane. For example, the town of Ribcage borders the portal to the lawful evil plane Bator. As expected, the residents of Ribcage are largely lawful evil residents, but the entire town's alignment and beliefs are not strong enough so that Ribcage will slide into Bator. For example, Ribcage might one day see the sudden rise of a lawful evil order of clerics promoting their dark beliefs and converting many citizens to worship of their lawful evil god, Were this to occur, there would be a good chance that the town would slide off the neutral outlands, becoming part of the lawful evil plane of Bator. Whole layers of planes may move this way, thus many wars are wars of belief and fate by necessity. They are the tools by which territory is obtained and held. This then is the power of alignment. Oh my god. Woo! Oh, and we can't... That's it. We can't ask any questions here. Okay, this goes further inside there. Okay, I'm gonna do a little break here. And we will be back.
Weird things have been happening lately. I'm quite certain I am insane. You're telling me my dreams are true?
Vamos. Enter the light. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
The balance provides. The balance protects. Trust the balance and trust yourself. Goodbye, and good luck on your journey.
The longest journey.
We're at the exclusive restaurant Chez Larray, where we've secretly substituted Leisure Suit Larry 5 for the fine coffee these customers usually drink. Can they resist the rich aroma of adventure as Passionate Patty does a little undercover work for the FBI? Just wait till they taste the excitement of Larry's search for the world's sexiest woman. Trouble is brewing, and Larry and Patty have to take on the underworld, the music industry, and the citizens against nearly everything. Leisure Suit Larry 5, Passionate Patty does a little undercover work is the richest kind of computer fun. And now you can enjoy it two ways, playing as Larry and playing as Patty. Perk up your computer with Leisure Suit Larry 5. Now in two great flavors for twice the silliness, twice the sexiness, and twice the fun. Fill up your drive with Larry 5, the deliciously devilish new adventure from Sierra. Larry 5, good to the last bite.
力、勇気、戦い、愛、平和、
アクションとクリエーションの見事なる融合。
スーパーファミコンゲーム。
アクトレイザー。
You are Commander Boston Lowe, NASA's best shuttle jockey. You've been enlisted to command a space shuttle mission to correct the orbit of an errant asteroid. No one could prepare you for what would happen next. Stranded on a desolate alien world, your crew turns to you for leadership. What mysteries are hidden beneath the thick alien...
Okay, we're back. Teeth and training. It's all teeth and training. There's no named character here. Let's talk to the teeth and training. Let's talk to this one. This person is trying to remove items from pockets of a stuffed mannequin. Oh, it's this that we were hearing. Mage in training, mage in training, mage in training. A bunch of mage in training. Oh. We entered the room by accident. It was this one. Even though it says dormitories there, this is still the fest hall, I guess.
Done.
Fest hall room clerk. The attractive young woman smiles. How would I get into one of these rooms? I have to be a member of this item sensation. Could I rest here? No. Somebody told me that to rest I needed to be a member. That was a lie. Could she unlock all this?
Right. Got it.
Oh, I was certain we had locked the door. Of course, farewell.
Why not?
Done.
Ready. Why not? Got it.
All right.
I'm here. Right. Got it. Got it.
All right.
The woman before you is incredibly attractive. There's some intangible aura about her that makes you want to speak to her. As you step up to her, she glances at you coyly, and she gives a knowing smile. You want something, yes? She hisses the yes, drawing it out slowly, sensually, from beneath her teeth. I can help. Name your desire, and I shall provide it. I love the fest hall. The woman ignores Mort, her eyes lock with yours. I want you. I want weapons of power. I want magical items. I want magic spells. I want knowledge. I want knowledge. I have some questions. I want memories returned. All of them. What do you have that I might want? All of them. Much may be forgotten in a lifetime, and much more in several lifetimes. I can help you. Explain to me the ways in which you want these memories. Speak to me when you're craving, and I shall speak to you of your price. What proof? She doesn't seem to move, but suddenly your hand is touching your forehead, a finger dragging along your temple. Only this. You feel as if the fog in your head has been peeled away, briefly enough to catch a glimpse of remembrance. But before you can focus on the memory, the fog rolls back in. Only this. Only tell me why you desire it. Speak to me your craving, and I shall speak to you of your price. Describe the way in which you want the memories back. There's no option, that's it. You just describe the way in which you want the memories back. As you speak, her smile fades, and she leans forward attentively.
Updated my journal.
Hey, Arrogant. By the way, the updated my journal that we heard was triggered by your updated that you wrote when you said updated my journal. It was not from the game. As you speak, her smile fades and she leans forward attentively, her eyes ravaging your features.
Updated my journal.
Her eyes ravaging your features as you speak. Her presence compels you to speak more than you normally would. And after a few moments, her eyes flutter closed as she speaks a sharp intake of breath. Suddenly, the desire for memories begins to wane.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Your want slowly rains out of you, leaving only a cold emptiness in its wake. She opens her eyes again as you stop speaking. What is wrong, traveler? Do you no longer want your memories returned to you? No, I mean yes. What have you done to me? She seems perplexed. Whatever do you mean? Despite her innocent demeanor, you're certain something unnatural has occurred. She has somehow siphoned off some part of your desire, stolen it away from some ghastly collection of wants, or perhaps to feed upon. Had you finished speaking of your desire, you're certain it would have been lost forever to you. Come on now. Come now, is there something else you want? Tell me of it. I'd best not. Farewell, unfulfilled desire. I don't think I'll be sharing anything more with you.
What? Why not?
I'm gone.
Okay, we need a key to go there. Probably our room if we rent a room, or if we're sensate. We don't need to be sensate to rent a room, but I don't need to rent a room now. Oh, it's this. Okay, this and this is the same thing. It's a dormitory.
I'm gone.
What about all the... I was told there was like sensate stones and all that shit. There's none of those. I feel I'm missing part of this. No spoiler. This is where you stop playing. Unfortunately, this is where the game starts to be really good.
Done.
Not now, but once we're past the whole... once we jump from plane... There's a part in the game you just like the game just tumbles down and it ends, which is nice. You want the ending to be like boom, 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 bang, you know. Yeah, I don't get it. I even remember what it looked like. There's a bunch of stones, you click on them and you get memories of all sorts of stuff. They even said in some guy somewhere said that there was 2 areas. An area where there was like public stones where everybody could just click on the stones, and another area that was restricted for the sensates. It's probably this place here. But there's literally nothing for the public.
I'm gone.
And we're supposed to talk to... Well, Rick Wind, I don't know what to do with that. We're supposed to... Montag in the Civic Fest Hall. Where the fuck is that guy, Montag? Montag? This chamber and 3 that lie along its eastern wall. So around here, greetings. Are you Montag? I need to speak with you about Juliet. Let's ask some questions first. Who are you? Factotum. I don't know what a factotum is. Do you want to explain? What are you doing here? Working as an assistant of the faction administrators. I find myself perplexed by one of life's strange ways, such as problems of the feminine variety. What's your problem? You're a female? I don't know what's bothering her. I have tried to cheer up. How are things between you two? Other than this bout of discontent and umdrums, everything is splendid. All that orbits around us does so. Tranquility, our families are more than satisfied. Perhaps that's the problem. No problem. How does doubt mean that no problem, no problems? Perhaps she wants a little spice in your relationship. I would know what she wishes. We love unconditionally. With none of the sordid or poisonous wrapping. Oh there, calm yourself. You're a fool to seek a fight with me. That's enough insult for now, boy. Calm yourself. Think nothing of it. It's no matter. Just watch yourself. Fighting me might have been the worst mistake you've ever made. Juliet, I demand her love, and demand that you withdraw your false protestation of love. Oh, let's continue to talk to him before that. You probably won't talk to us afterwards. Question about this place. Ravel puzzle well. Quell. Yeah, I need to talk to Quell. What do you know of Rebel Puzzle? Well, Juliet. Thou love her so that thou wast fight me? No, I don't love her, but I'll fight for her. Yes. Thou art passionate about this matter. Passion stems from love. Thou love her, and I could not deny her love such a time. I shall from this moment on all no claim on her. Ah, shit. Hold that moment, this was all a ruse. She wanted to provoke you into fighting for her. Oh, did she think my love so boundless that I would engage in fisticuffs with a brutally scarred man of tiny stature? Perhaps she thinks my devotion to her a little high. So, turnabout is fair play. I say ignore that shit. Act distant and unconcerned. That'll spice things up. Truly. Trust me, kid. Start ignoring her. Create some friction. Leave him wondering. They'll be plowing all over this. Yeah, she'll think something's wrong, and for once, he'll be playing the game rather than being the target. No, that's a poor idea. What should I do? I don't think it's a good idea, actually. No. Say that you're having an affair. Say that you're bored with the relationship. That she's not interesting enough anymore. No, don't say that. Say that you're having an affair. No. Damn, these... Can't you just, like, find something? No, I'm not sure. You should decide. So this mission is not done, and it's not done. Still have to talk to him. About Juliet. No, it's not there anymore. Let's go see Juliet. Didn't we get the Dolores key? Oh, yeah.
All right.
Maybe they were here and I didn't see them?
All right.
No, there's no... It's a bunch of orbs. Where's fucking Juliet? Where's Juliet? God damn it.
What you be wanting now?
She's here. Where? I don't know. She just fucking disappeared.
Done.
How come this is still locked?
Aye? Right. Got it.
I'm gone.
Hey kid, I clicked on it.
Done.
Ah, Juliet, Juliet. Oh, Juliet. Montag intended to leave you to me. And so I told him it was all a ruse. I'm not sure what he'll do now.
Updated my journal.
10,000. What should I do? Since he knows everything now, you may as well discuss your feelings about the relationship openly. Exactly. Just talk about it. What are you doing here? Can you tell me about this place? Can you tell me about the silent post? Okay, so we did the quest. Okay. I just wanted to be sure that that's it. We did it. Journal. But the thing about the Torment sensory stones. Sensorium. Yeah, the sensorium. How do you get to the sensorium? The public and private sensorium can only be reached by talking to Splinter. Eh? Why did I talk to him? He'll teleport me. No, that's not the place.
Done. All right.
How can you help me? Can you show me the sensoriums right there? What lectures are there to attend? Oh, I didn't even talk about this. I'd like to attend this. We attended all of these. Ah, then we get into this. That's why. I need to do this. And then... No, I need to do L. Then we get into another dialogue tree. I did ask for this. This is the only thing I asked for. Sensoriums. There are two. The public, where visitors may use the sensory stones for anywhere between 10 and 50 commons. Oh, really? Shit. I'm gonna pay for it. And the private sensorium, where only members of the Society of Sensation are allowed. You can reach neither of them yourself. We must take you there. How could I get into private sensorium? Okay, we're gonna become a sensei. We're gonna become a sensei right now. We're gonna resign our fate. I'm already a member of this man, but I'm already a member of this man. I've changed my mind. I won't turn stag on them. Okay, we do this. They will not forgive you. There shall be no going back. I thought you could switch back to the other faction. It's okay, they really didn't have much for me. I feel no more loyalty toward the Dustmen. I also want to see what they have in their vault. First, what smell or experience involving in what you offer us. Actually, I'd like to continue one experience that involves all 5 senses. I woke up, not knowing where I was, on a cold blood-slicked iron slab in the bowels of the mortuary, a place where only the dustmen or the corpses in their care have seen. My entire body reeked of embalming fluid, but even the smell of that was not enough to match the coppery scent of gore around me. Dozens of bodies lie on countless bloody slabs, like the one I rose from, all in the process of being gutted, flayed, and the like, by nightmarish clockwork devices for reasons unknown. The only sounds were the squeals of labored metal and the unsteady tread of undead workers as they pushed the slab of the mortuary on rusted iron tracks. A disturbing experience, and I even left out the part with the chattering skull that flew at me as soon as I was upright. Will it suffice, Splinter? Yes, we shall go to an empty stone. Now to record your experience. You will then be granted access to those privileged access allowed only to members of the Society of Sensation, as well as taught to sensory touch. Accompany him to record your experience and learn the sensory touch.
Gained an ability.
Oh, we got another 10,000. We welcome you into the Society of Sensation. I will be pleased to answer what question we can, as long as you pertain to Vestal Society and Sensation. Yeah, we talked about all this. What does it talk about? Oh, because this quest is not done yet. The other quests are done. Okay, so we got an ability, sensory touch, which I can take the damage of a guy on myself. I think it heals 110 HP damage on a target. And the caster suffers the same. Yeah, exactly. So I'll take the damage of someone on myself, and then it'll heal the guy. Public. I hope I won't have to pay now that I'm gone. I'm a sensate. What does this look?
Mort, I'm curious. What happened to your body?
Me? I'm the head of Vecna.
That was weird. And that ends the conversation. I'm the head of Vecna.
Done.
Oh. Oh. So that's one, and let's go clockwork. This is unusual. Greenish stone, it is securely fastened. Leave. This one doesn't work. Sensei guide. This man's greetings. Are you here to use one of the sensory stone? Oh, we have to pay. That's why. Questions. The man nods. This is the public sensorium, which chambers old recorder or sensory stones. Each of the stones contain a particular sensation or a set of sensations, which a user can experience for his or herself. A sensate is free to use them at their leisure, while visitors may pay. Oh. I like to use one of the stone now. Unavoidable pain, tender love. Let's start up and go down. Unavoidable pain. Good, the stone you shall want to use is the one in a smaller chamber. One room clockwise from the stairwell. This one? Begin. Do I need to talk to him each time? The experience is a short and violent one, struggling with another, slightly stronger man on the edge of a blazing hot stream of molten lava. Your weapon hand is slowly, inexorably forced ever closer to the magma. Beads of sweat evaporate the instant they appear. The air on the back of your hand blackens and smolders above the awesome heat. Finally, your howls of suffering echoing from the canyon's walls around you. Your hand and the axe it holds plunge into the lava and chars to ash in a few agonizing seconds. Stir yourself from the experience. Alright. Experience seems to have stirred some long-forgotten, vaguely similar memory in your own mind. You feel as if you've gained something from using the sensory stone. I need to talk to him each time? Are you shitting me? I want to see if I can do them all in one go. No, oh my god. Tender love. Your eyes are closed, you can sense yourself standing on the tips of your toes, pressed against someone tightly. Soft, soft lips brush against yours, giving you the most gentle of kisses. Your heart seems to flutter in your chest, and you feel as if you could fall backward and simply float off into space. This violet stone is the one that... Okay. The experience couldn't be more than a few minutes long, but hours seem to pass. A long, boring lecture in the driest, dustiest hall in the University of Charm and Sigil. You look about the vast hall, hoping to catch someone's eye to pull a face at, but the other students are either asleep or staring listlessly into space. You drop your quill pen, pick it up, drop again, just for something to do. You consider stabbing yourself in the eye with it, just to see if your senses haven't been wholly numb by the incredible boredom. This is just free XP, at 750 each time. Sheer wonder. Hesitantly, you open your mouth and take a shallow breath, and water flows into your lungs like cool air. You smile and take a deep breath, gawking in all directions as you slowly sink the bottom of the harbor, where hundreds of colorful fish weave through twisting tracks of brilliant coral. As your feet touch bottom, you peer up at the keel of your ship and laugh aloud with joy, a string of great bubbles shooting up towards the surface. Consuming impatience. Oh, I should talk to you. This commonly middle-aged woman is wandering about dreamily, absent-mindedly chewing on her thumbnail. Her eyes seem focused on nothing in particular. She's dressed in elegant, yet disheveled finery, and her hair is slightly tousled. She takes her thumb from her mouth, smoking back a strand of air that had fallen in front of her eyes. Very well, ask her what you wish. Questions about you. As you begin to ask your question, you realize she's not looking at you, let alone paying any attention. Hello. You. You. This place. She's not here. You stand debating with Amnaz, the horribly slow keeper of the Lion Key, as to whether or not your quest is important enough for him to relinquish the artifact into your care. The whole experience is an exercise in sheer torment. Each and every one of his words is followed by a significant pause. Each and every point he makes is reiterated time and time again before he lets you speak. You present an argument, then wait and wait and wait while he makes his counterpoint, to which you shoot out a snappy counterpoint of your own. Then must wait again for another of Anna's drawling, metering, seemingly endless counterpoints. It's everything you can do not to simply lob the fiend's tusked head off and snatch the key from the twisting corpse. Shuddering, chattering, hoping beyond hope to be found, you kill into yourself beneath a blanket of snow to save what little words you have left. Fighting to keep your eyes open, to remain awake, you become aware that you can no longer feel your arms, your legs, the ice against your face, and tired, so tired, you at last resign to the inevitable. You close your eyes, biding sleep, a bitter welcome as a sense of loss forces a single tear, doomed to crystallize before it even reaches your cheek from your aching eyes. Talk to him instead. Let's do questions. Your question, no? Okay. Tired surrender. We just did it. It's this one. Last one. Are there others? Supernatural lust. That's this, but what about this one? You find yourself coupling with a succubus, a creature of such intense, otherworldly beauty that even her fiend's horns and thrashing tail give you no pause. She gasps under you. You desire her so completely that the whole of your existence seems focused toward a single goal. As your life explodes from you in a starry burst, you hear the delighted laughter of the succubus as she drains you dry, leaving your body but a soulless husk. Psychosis. The one clockwise from the... So we're redoing some of the stones? We're redoing this one? The experience is a strange one, very disturbing. With the point of a knife pressed to someone's throat, Hand clapped over their mouth and breathed out heavy in their face. You begin to stab them slowly. The knife dimples their skin and eventually breaks it. There's a hot rush of blood over your forearm. The sound of strangled respiration. Horrible sense of vertically, and it's over. Oh wow, there's all this then. Over those last few, are there any more? Festering jealousy. Two rooms, so we're still going through these ones. Fair-haired young hero, armor gleaming like a polished silver arm mirror, once again enters your tavern. Hanging his velvet cloak on the wall peg, surveys your patron with a pair of eyes like sea gems, and a smile that says the serving wench is swooning. You set the mug you're cleaning down and loudly thinking of it. That's it, wow. That was boring. Loading. I guess it's this one. Venomous tears of pain brimming in your narrow yellow eyes. You gather the tattered remains of your small-scaled red wings off the floor. You humbly back out of Groba's study, gritting your needle-like teeth beneath sealed lips. Sure, you're only a spinagon, least among devils, but that's no cause for a pit fiend to tear your wings off because he doesn't like the message you brought him. What will your Gelogon master do? What will your Gelogon master do now? He certainly can't say anything to Groba. What use is a spinagon without its wings? It will probably get cast into the pit of flame for incompetence. Vengeance out of the question. There's little to do but shake your clawed fist and 888. Groba, with all the loathing your idle black devil's heart can muster. Glee. Dancing and leaping about in rhythm with the wood elves bouncing festival music, you and a dozen other dancers spin through the forest, clearing like a whirling dervish, smiling and laughing like mad. As the cheering forest dwellers whoop, clap and dance alongside you, fairies careen through the air above your heads, leaving sparkling trails. Whee! Come on, these are not that interesting. Python acceleration. You twist your head to look up at the large contraption strapped on your back. A set of 4 bat-like wings extend far from out of it, each made of leather pulled taut over wicker frames. From the precipice you're perched on, Dilgyar's floating fortress appears as but a tiny speck suspended in the blue-gray sky. Miles away across nothing but empty air. This is how everyone travels on the plane of air. It's easy, you smirk. Step back a ways and make a running leap off the cliff into the cool wind below, leaving your stomach behind. As the wings suddenly catch the air, an amazing rush shudders through your entire body as you soar out over the nothingness and towards the elemental princess abode. That's a lot of experiences. Grim determination. Complete bafflement. The entire hall was in ruins and still in process of being destroyed, as dozens of combatants hurled weapons, deadly arcane magics, and themselves at one another in a desperate struggle to be the last one standing. Plumes of acrid green smoke rose from the pile of limp bodies you dragged yourself out of, having barely escaped the wrath of some fiendish spell. There it was, across the way, through your battling throng, through the bloodthirsty battle ahead of you, sitting untouched on a miraculously upright table, your pint of mead, and you'd get it back if you had to kill every last one of the brawling tavern patrons to do it. Okay. The first couple were pretty interesting. Unavoidable pain I thought was pretty nice. But then, I don't know, it's pretty boring. Complete bafflement. You awake from uneasy dreams to find yourself transformed into a dank lair, into a rather small, four-limbed, fleshy thing. You're lying on your shell-less, as it were wholly unprotected back, and when you lift your tiny head unadorned with its unusually sensory antenna. Little you can see your pinkish belly, partly covered in soft curling hairs, quite unlike the black bristles you're accustomed to seeing there. Your only two legs now just from the end of your torso rather than up from around your abdomen. They look thick and ungainly in proportion to your body and lie there limply, making no attempt to right you on their own. Only by actively concentrating can you move the things. What has happened to you? Okay, that was interesting. It was another creature being transformed into a human and not understanding what's happening. I think. Bafflement. Actually, more? There's more. Horrible regret. Oh my god. You know what? I'm done. I'm done for the night. What time is it? It's a little early, but I'm done. 10 hours of streaming now. Almost 10 hours. I'll do more tomorrow, but I'm pretty tired and there's just too much reading in this game, and now it's more reading again. We'll do this last page tomorrow. Not tomorrow. We'll play more of this Monday. Tomorrow I'll play more Alpha Centauri, followed by more Wasteland 2. Between like 1 p.m. or noon, is that how you say it? Noon? 12 p.m. 12 a.m. It's not 12 a.m. Yeah. Like beginning of the afternoon. Just at the beginning of the afternoon. Like today. Essentially like today. Until 9 or something. Close to 9. Yeah, let's rate somebody. So yeah, we did finish X-Wing today. That's pretty nice. We did finish X-Wing. We're very advanced, I think. It's getting pretty exciting. Now it's getting exciting in Alpha Centauri, actually, because now we're getting attacked and... Well, you weren't there, but it's been 3 days of 10 hours. And there's 2 more days like that. Tomorrow probably less hours, because at 9 we're going to switch to Discord and watch a movie. But Sunday, pretty much the same thing. Starting at beginning of the afternoon till 11 p.m., something like that. I don't know who to raid. Let's go into retro and just raid somebody. I must scroll down. There you go. Stay with me. What's this? Nobody's gonna be left when I decide to raid. No, there's still some people. Still some people. I'm there. Let's raid myself. I'm looking for PC games, ideally. There's so little. It's all consoles. PlayStation, Nintendo, Super Nintendo. What is this? Gauntlet. Wow. Yeah, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Super Nintendo. It's all Super Nintendo, PlayStation. Tap back. PlayStation. And their fucking title. I'm looking for titles that have the fucking name of the game, but apparently that's too hard. We're at 1 viewers right now. I'm gonna rate somebody who has 1 viewer. He's probably gonna be happy. No, because it's just fucking Nintendo games. Nintendo games, Nintendo, Super Nintendo. What's that? That's not a retro game. What the fuck are you talking about? This looks like some point and click adventure game kind of thing. Fuck. It's like 24/7 classic screensavers. It was a PC game. Wow. Just because I don't want to raid the same people over and over. And I just saw that anyway, so I know what it is. Now we're at the top already. It's like 200 viewers, then like 30 viewers, then 10, then 2, 1. There's so many with nothing, and so a lot with a lot. A lot with a lot. Since you guys are all playing fucking Super Nintendo games, and like I'm not joking, just on this screen here, it's Resident Evil, Mega Man, Street Fighter, A Link to the Past, Blaster Master, Resident Evil, Sonic. It's so, there's other things, but like I'm just telling you that I didn't scroll even, that was just what I could see. Chrono Trigger, Castlevania, Final Fantasy. It's so run of the mill. Like there's nothing interesting. What is DOS partitioning? What the fuck? There you go, tinkering with DOS partitioning. We're raiding you, man. We're raiding you. We're raiding Mr. Retro Usk. Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tomorrow, more streaming. 2 more days of streaming, Saturday and Sunday. Expect another, like, about 9 hours of streaming tomorrow of Alpha Centauri, late game stuff. And maybe we're gonna finish Alpha Centauri. I doubt it. It would be nice to finish it Sunday. Like, finish this 5-day thing with this. And I thought I would play Alpha Centauri, like, a good portion of the summer. Like, it would be my battle tech or something. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.